Israel has reopened Gaza's Rafah border crossing with Egypt on Monday for limited people-only traffic, marking a significant step forward in the U.S. brokered ceasefire. The opening appears largely symbolic at this stage, with the established quotas of people allowed passage daily being extremely low. Egyptian officials said that only 50 Palestinians will be allowed to cross the enclave in both directions daily. Israel added that up to 50 Palestinian patients, accompanied by 2 relatives, will also be given passage. Local health officials in the enclave say that some 20,000 people are hoping to cross into Egypt to receive treatment for their injuries and wounds. At the current quotas, it would take more than 1 year for those in need to leave Gaza for treatment. The UN also estimates that some 100,000 Palestinians were forcibly displaced outside of Gaza during the war. At 50 a day, it could take well over 5 years to repatriate those wishing to return home. Officials did hint at the numbers of travelers increasing in the future, pending the success of the current system, but gave no timeframes as to when that might be. The EU, which is overseeing the Israeli and Egyptian vetting of Palestinians at the border, has welcomed the reopening, but called for more aid to enter the territory to help those in need. Meanwhile, the Egyptian Health Ministry announced that it had prepared 150 hospitals across the country to receive Gaza's injured and wounded in the days and weeks to come.
A Russian drone attack on a bus near Pavlograd in Dnipropetrovsk Oblast has killed at least 15 miners on Sunday, Ukraine's biggest private energy company, DTEK, reported. 7 others were injured when the drone exploded near a service bus carrying civilian workers home from a DTEK mine. The energy firm said Russia targeted its facilities in a mass attack. Earlier on Sunday, another Russian missile hit a maternity hospital in Zaporizhzhia. The strike injured 9 people, including a 4-year-old boy, and sparked a fire on the second floor. Local Governor Ivan Fedorov said the attack proved Russia is waging war against life itself. The incidents coincided with Ukrainian President Zelensky announcing peace talks for Tuesday and Wednesday in Abu Dhabi.
Iran says it now considers all European Union militaries to be terrorist groups, lashing out after the bloc declared the country's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard a terror group. The terror designation announcement made by the Islamic Republic Speaker of Parliament on Sunday comes after the EU placed the Islamic Revolutionary Guards of Iran on terror list last week. Tehran's response, a likely symbolic move, uses a 2019 law to reciprocally declare other nations' military terror groups following the United States declaration of the Guard as a terror group that year. The EU's move was triggered by the violent repression of mass protests. Iran's security forces have used extreme brutality against demonstrators in recent weeks. Human rights organizations assume that thousands have been killed, and several EU foreign ministers recently even spoke of possibly up to 30,000 victims. The United States was the first country in the world to list the IRGC as a terror group during President Donald Trump's first term in office.
Portuguese soldiers are helping with cleanup and power restoration in Leiria following Storm Kristin. About 240 members of the armed forces are working with emergency and local authorities to assist affected communities. Troops have been on the ground since Wednesday, clearing roads and cutting fallen trees. Additional personnel remain on standby to provide logistics and coordination support. The Defense Minister Nuno Melo visited Leiria to greet military teams. The Portuguese government has extended the state of emergency until Sunday, February the 8th, the day of the presidential elections. Prime Minister Luís Montenegro said families whose homes were damaged will receive up to €10,000 for reconstruction. Aid will also cover losses in agriculture and forestry, even where insurance does not apply. An intercity bus with 34 passengers crashed off a road in Antalya province, southern Turkey, on Sunday. 9 people died, including the driver, and dozens were injured when the vehicle rolled into a ravine. The bus tilted, hit a barrier, and then tumbled down the embankment. Governor Hulusi confirmed that 7 injured passengers are in critical condition. Some suffered severe injuries, including amputations. Heavy rain and fog hit Antalya recently. Separately, 7 died in a head-on collision in Burdur, 65 kilometers north.
Pakistani police and military forces have killed 145 people in what they say were counter-terrorism operations against Indian-backed terrorists across the southwestern province of Balochistan over the weekend. Islamabad says the operations were launched a day after coordinated suicide and gun attacks targeted the region, killing 33 people on Saturday. Pakistan says 18 of those killed were civilians, including 5 women and 3 children, while the remaining 15 were security personnel. Provincial Chief Minister Sarfraz Bugti said that the bodies of the 145 alleged members of Fitna al-Hindustan, some who were Afghan nationals, are being held by the government. The term is commonly used to refer to the allegedly Indian-backed outlawed Baloch Liberation Army, or BLA. Bugti repeatedly accused India and Afghanistan of backing the assailants, allegations Kabul and Delhi deny. The BLA has been responsible for the majority of armed skirmishes and terrorist attacks in the mineral-rich Pakistani region. Their attacks frequently target security forces, Chinese interests, and infrastructure projects. Officials say the attacks aim to undermine Islamabad's efforts of attracting investments in the region, isolate Pakistan from the global economy, and hinder its trade and development.
Puerto Rican-American rapper and singer Bad Bunny won Album of the Year at this year's Grammy Awards. It is the first time a Spanish-language album has taken home the top prize. In what was a recurring theme in this year's Grammys, the artist criticized the U.S. government's immigration operations in his acceptance speech. Referring to immigration and customs enforcement officers, Bad Bunny started his speech by saying, quote, "ICE out," before continuing with, "We're not savage, we're humans, and we are Americans."
I want to dedicate this award to all the people that had to leave their homeland, their country, to follow their dreams.
The award show took place against the backdrop of mounting public anger after ICE fatally shot 2 U.S. citizens in Minneapolis in January. Other artists also chimed in, including Billie Eilish, who won Song of the Year for Wildflower, and Olivia Dean, who won the prize for Best New Artist.
I'm a product of bravery, and I think those people deserve to be celebrated.
Kendrick Lamar also made history, becoming the rapper with the most career Grammy Awards. Lamar has taken his total up to 27 Grammys, surpassing Jay-Z's previous record of 25.
I have a purpose.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Do you make money at this little table tennis thing?
Not yet.
Do you have a job?
No. Backhand! Backhand! Forehand!
How do you live?
Well, I live with the confidence if I believe in myself, the money will follow.
And what do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
That doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Maybe it should.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
If you need help, I could help you.
You wanna go hustling again? Put your money where your mouth is. 176, 177, 178. The mouse is back, baby, yeah! Welcome to your life. Mari.
I can't support your mother for
You're not gonna have to, because I'm gonna step up.
Step up.
I'm gonna step up in a way you can't even imagine.
Marty, I'm gonna make you an offer.
I gotta do it completely on my own.
Every man for himself where I come from. That's just how I grew up. Hey, what are you doing?
I don't think you understand the stakes here.
You find that funny?
I get nervous laughter sometimes. My eyes broke, or is that mouse, baby? Thank you so much. You're my pop. We believe in you. Hey, I'll rip that unibrow right off his forehead! Right. You wanna get physical? Like an ape? Come on, he's right here!
Have you ever thought about what you're doing to me?
before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box. You think it's that simple? Yeah, I do.
It's a massive change in your life where you can suddenly no longer move any of your limbs, and this kind of technology kind of gives you a new piece of hope. Everyone in my position tries to move some bit of their body to see if there is any form of recovery, but now I think about moving my hand to the right, to the left, think about clicking my fingers, and the technology just understands what I want to do, and it does it.
This technology is going to be a game changer for patients with severe neurological disability. And those patients have very little really to improve their independence.